It's a spring and it blossoms a new episode of Blocker News number 25. Yeah. So let's first think outside the block. Well, we'll start international news with Maurizio Cattelan's banana. Yes, the comedian. Remember this banana with the duct tape on top? And it was sold, 3 editions, I think, if I'm not wrong, were sold in last December's Art Basel Miami edition. Well, it just found its new home and is going to be at the Guggenheim Museum in New York. An anonymous donor gifted this work, and specifically, the gifted work includes a certificate of authenticity plus a list of a lot of instruction with diagrams on how it should be installed or displayed. By the way, the donation doesn't include the banana nor the duct tape. Don't forget, you can find 10 of our Peruvian artists on Artsy platform. Yes, one of the top online, international, and digital platforms. Plus, 2 art exhibitions are coming, yes, to wrap this year, and will happen in Barranco district. Yes, it's like our looking to become kind of district. A hip, artistic, that style. And will be included all the Peruvian mix that is in Artsy platform. So stay tuned. In economics, well, you know that I love and crave for this specific topics, numbers and percentages specifically. I was reading last night the mid-year survey that was that Art Basel, UBS, and Art Economics sent, and the first chapter that I was able to finish reading, I want to share this highlight. The OVRs of art fairs and online third-party platforms were used by just over 1/3 of the collectors to buy works of art in 2020. Well, this survey includes about January to July, so it's the first half of the year. And 32%, listen to this, 32% had bought directly using Instagram. Now, this is not like wow breaking news, but I mean like 32%, that's the specific number, yes, the specific percentage. Is not breaking news about the use of Instagram, of course, because 2017, I remember that there was a collector who bought through Instagram directly 29 million pounds artwork. I'm not 100% sure if it was a Basquiat, but it was through Instagram. My recommendation here is, peeps, just use full IG with Darth, you know, like focus and what's your niche and your specific niche, and also the geolocalization and how you are targeting. Because that 32%, I can tell you with a magic ball, next year it will just increase and increase and increase, because we were submitted, you know, for almost entire year to become digitalized and to use just digital platforms. Again, that's why I'm very, very skeptical about the entire virus per se. But anyway, that's for another program. Now, changing the subject and going out from economics. In order to complement what I just said, and it's not related directly to this report, not directly to Instagram per se, but it's in the economics again results that I was reading a note from Art Price. You can easily find it at artprice.com, and Sotheby's, it says, this report, Sotheby's ended the first half of 2020 with $1.5 billion in turnover from fine art versus $1.03 billion for Christie's. The immense gap in digital culture that the art market was still facing a few months ago is on the way to being caught up. The global COVID-19 pandemic has accelerated an inevitable process described by Art Price for the last 25 years. The dematerialization of the art market is finally effective. I repeat again, the dematerialization of the art market is finally effective. This was said by Thierry Herman, president and founder of artmarket.com. So do you agree with what I mentioned before about that percentage, that 32% will increase? Do you think that it will be a 50-50 or it's going to decrease? Drop a comment, please. This is a convo and this is a way to create a conversation and a community. Circa is a digital art platform that is releasing a new public art project in London. It will show works by Ai Weiwei. I think that the movie that was released last month. So Eddie Peak and one artist every month who will create a work reflecting this year, 2020 year. Let's take a look to some images. This will be followed in November by a program created by Elvira Diangani, the director of the Showroom Gallery in Marylebone, London, who has commissioned new work from the Peruvian-born Barcelona-based artist Daniela Ortiz and the Californian artist Colleen Smith. The British artist Eddie Peak is then slated for the December slot, where hopefully he will offer some spectacle in what promises to be a very bleak midwinter, according to the art newspaper. Now our special guest, Peruvian painter Jairo Robinson. Yes, I had the pleasure to meet him last year and also to be in one of the solo exhibitions that was hosted in a local gallery named Enlace. Back then it was located in San Isidro district. So he graduated from the Fine Arts School of Lima, Peru, and specialized in drawing and painting. Well, I can tell you that he will give you the sense of going into another dimension, and it's quite specific because of the different lines. As myself, I see lines everywhere. Well, I totally can read and sync with his artwork. Here you have him.
En el mundo táctil, tras las múltiples capas de planos y tejidos que se enmarañan y cubren sucesivamente, logramos vislumbrar una realidad sumergida en el mundo de las apariencias, y que al introducirnos en ella nos lleva al artificio, a la ficción. Pero es esta realidad aparentemente ilegible la que resulta ser más próxima al reino real de las cosas. Hola, les habla Jairo Robinson, pintor peruano, y creo que la abstracción nos lleva a buscar la esencia de lo que nos rodea. Es como descifrar la estructura básica de las cosas. Trabajo con líneas, planos, colores que se rigen en base a estrictas leyes, siendo el cuadrado mi máxima célula, ese elemento siempre presente en mi pintura. De a pocos nos adentramos en cada una de las obras, que al no tener como patrón algún registro real, escapa de toda comprensión lógica y nos invita a la libre asociación, una concepción diferente de lo que sucede, de lo que existe y de lo que creemos siempre seguro. Para terminar, les dejo una cita de María Elena Vieira da Silva. Ante mi cuadro y la paleta hay un trabajo que se hace constantemente, un poco más blanco, un poco más verde, demasiado frío, demasiado cálido, líneas que suben, que bajan, que se juntan, que se alejan. Todo esto significa mucho en pintura y tan poco en palabras.
I just love the assertiveness of this specific shot and his participation in this week's episode. Even the cut, you heard that everything visually, I love it. Thank you very much, Jairo, for participating in this week's episode. And also I want to include that he has participated in several exhibitions in Brazil, Argentina, USA, Spain, Germany, United Kingdom, among others, of course, Peru. So in case if you want to discover more about this artist and his portfolio, well, just send a DM and we'll be pleased to assist you. Well, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this week's episode, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes. What else? Well, keep safe, be a skeptic, question everything, and think outside the box.